What is up, guys? Welcome to today's vlog. What we're going to be doing today is, I told you guys I'd do like periodic updates as I put more miles on my Cooper Discover STT Pros I have here on my 6-inch lifted, soon to be 9-inch lifted 1996 F-150. And I got a lot of flack from people, a couple people in particular, on my last tread life update that I did with this thing, which is around 5,000 miles, saying that since this truck, being what it is, how it has a twin I-beam front axle, or you know, all that. It's a twin I-beam. It's not a solid axle. It's not independent suspension. Well, it's independent. It's like early independent suspension. But I got a lot of people saying that that like, oh, it's gonna eat through tires anyway because it's got twin I-beams in the front. It's, I don't know. Those people are stupid. Yes, it does wear them down faster, but I've seen even wear from the front to the back for the most part. It's not like the front tires on this thing are wearing down like crazy fast, uneven or anything. It's actually pretty consistent. So I've put probably 10,000 miles on these tires now. And if you guys haven't seen the last video that I made, that I uploaded yesterday, where we got all this mud all over the truck, we took her doing some wheeling, and I actually spent quite a bit of time editing that video, trying to make it cool. So if you guys want to go watch that, I think it turned out pretty good for my first time editing in like the GoPro Studio software. But I posted that yesterday. That link will be in the description. But tread life update. See if you guys can see this here. You can see I've been judging it by these kind of dots, okay? And when you like these tread on the tires here, and also with these kind of cups that they build into the tread. And when I first got the tires, it was the spacing on the bottom of these little, we'll call them cups for now. The spacing on the bottom of these little cups was about even, so they'd be a little bit higher. And you can see it's starting to wear into one of those now. On pretty much, let's see, on all of these, it's worn down a good amount. On the other ones, with like the bigger cups, it hasn't worn down quite as much, or it doesn't look like it has, like it's not cutting into them. I know on one of the tires it actually is starting to do that. I don't remember, might be this one. Yeah, it looks like, see, this one's kind of wearing down a little bit more, almost getting into that. But for having 10,000 miles on mud tires, I think they're actually doing pretty damn well. A lot of that driving was not like normal road, like 35-mile-an-hour driving. It was 65, 70 on the highway, which you're not really supposed to do with these kinds of tires. So I think they've actually held up remarkably well. And a lot of other people you'll see online, they'll say like that they hold up remarkably well also. So yeah, it doesn't really have a whole lot with the front end being twin I-beam. It's gonna wear them out faster a little bit, but it's not anything crazy that you're really gonna notice. As long as you rotate your tires. That's the key to having your tires last a long time, or as long as they possibly can, is to rotate your tires. If you don't rotate your tires, then yeah, obviously you're gonna see issues with the ones in the front. That's just how it works on absolutely any car. But as you guys can all see though, 10,000 mile update, these things are looking pretty good. Keep in mind that I haven't even had these tires for a year yet. Basically because I was driving this truck for work for probably 6 months, and I do a lot of driving, so they've held up remarkably well. I know I keep saying that, but I mean, it's the truth. These tires are absolute beasts. If you want to see them in off-road action, like I said before, go and click the link in the description to watch the video that I posted yesterday, and I'll have more of that kind of stuff uploaded very soon. I have a couple of buddies that are going to be coming out soon probably. We're going to go do some wheeling with them, so it won't just be my truck, it'll be theirs also. None of them really have crazy lifts like I do, but it'll still be cool. So yeah. Alrighty guys, I think I'm going to end this here. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, make sure to drop a subscription, and I will see you guys in the next off-road vlog, whatever the hell I decide to do. Alrighty guys, thanks for watching. Just as a little added bonus content, for those of you that were watching my 1986 Pontiac Trans Am kind of build series that I was doing, just a little update for those of you that happen to care about that. The car is sitting here in the garage in storage right now. This is actually the rear axle for my dad's Trans Am, his 77 black and gold special edition car. This is the engine that I brought to the engine shop, and you can see it looks exactly the same as when I brought it to them. They had it for 6 months and they hadn't even touched the thing yet, so I said, all right, well, I'm gonna bring it somewhere else, or I'm gonna figure something else out to do, because they didn't do anything to it. I gave them a couple calls. Like, I wasn't like really hounding on them a lot. I was just like, hey, have you guys figured anything out with it yet? Yeah, find out if it's like usable or if it's already been rebuilt or whatever, because I bought this engine for $300 from a friend of mine that he pulled out of his car, and he had a 79 Trans Am. And this was not the original motor for his car, so I didn't know. I wanted them to check it out, see if we could use it, and they never did anything with it. They never touched it, nothing. So we got that back. I got my money back, and here the Trans Am is. You guys probably can't even really see in here. Oh, you can see kind of. There's no engine in it right now. It's just sitting, and you can see better. I put my flashlight on. It's just sitting in here, not doing anything. Tires are flat. But one thing we did get out of it, we got this like wooden engine stand thing that they put the engine on, so they gave us that. How nice of them, keeping my engine for 6 months and not doing a damn thing to it. She'll be back on the road eventually. We just kind of need to figure out what we really want to do with her. See birds in here completely destroy this thing, but yep, that's the original motor for it. This actually, all of this metal is like a big carport thing that my dad bought that he's gonna put out, and he's gonna like expand his shop by probably double this, which is what this thing's gonna do. Oops. So that's what this all is, but that's the original motor. That's the motor I wanted to get rebuilt and they didn't touch it. So that's where the car sits. So, yeah. Oh, check this out. I got a snowmobile for free, and it runs. A buddy of my dad's friend, so my dad's friend. I was gonna say a buddy of mine, but it's kind of a buddy of my dad's. But his wife didn't want it in the yard anymore, so check it out. I got a snowmobile for free, and it runs. I don't know if I'll be able to get it to start right now, but the key's on. Probably not. Push off. Yeah, no, I probably won't be able to get it started right now, but I had it running probably about a couple weeks ago. I'll do a little bit of work to it and put the choke on, maybe. No. Alright. I'll figure it out. It was running before. I know it was kind of a little bit finicky, but when we got it. But I did get it to start up a couple times, so we'll have to figure it out. But alrighty guys, see you in the next one. Another thing too, my microphone for this thing, the microphone adapter that GoPro made me pay 50 bucks for, is coming tomorrow. So we'll have a kind of a moto vlog thing. You guys will probably see me do some sick wheelies on this thing.